Hey everybody, it's Kathy coming from Brackenridge, Colorado. It's June, or it's not June, it's July, and as you can see, there's snow back there, which is pretty amazing, and why I'm in like this cozy thing. I was having a conversation today with a client about posting online, posting videos, getting vulnerable with your point of view, posting your classes and programs in your own languaging. And how sometimes that brings up a real sense of vulnerability and sometimes even hesitation or fear because we think, oh, so and so is going to judge me, or oh, this thing that I studied, what I'm teaching right now, maybe isn't quite aligned with what they think. So all the people I know from that are going to judge me or whatever it is. And I told her I've definitely felt that way, and there are still moments when I hesitate, like, shall I post this? Shall I not post this? And to me, I didn't tell her this story, but I liken it to this. When you go out on stage, like as a speaker, or I was a ballerina for a long time, there's this. There's the like, and you don't need that to go away in order to do it, in order to run out on stage, in order to jump. Okay? Like that's still present. I'm sure as a performer there were times when I didn't have it, but the majority of time it was like, I'm not sure, it's like there's that sense of anticipation. And would you be willing to act anyway? Like, not get in your way. And as far as people's judgment is concerned, I've played with this a lot over the years because I've studied like, I've taught like between 12 and 20 modalities. I'd have to count them all up. A lot. I've taught a lot of modalities. And as I evolve, like sometimes parts of those don't fit anymore. And I'm still so grateful I studied with it because if there's a client in front of me and I see like, oh, this exercise is really going to be useful for them, I can pull it in. I can give it to them. Okay? However, I'm not like, if I were to confine myself to one thing, then I'm not actually fully being me, right? I'm trying to be and fit inside this one thing. So as my work has evolved, I necessarily am going to show up in ways that might, people who have just studied this modality or that modality might judge. Okay? And as we were talking today in the session, I was like, the judgment is not about you. It's their story in their head. And you don't have to bend and accommodate their story, right, to make them happy. And usually, they're so busy doing their own thing, judging themselves, whatever it is, that they don't even take the time to like judge you or notice or what. But if they do, right? Like, what if that could be no big deal? Because it's just their story. So in our anticipation, like before she posts the video or I post the video or something like that, we can be telling ourselves the story in our head about the story that other people are going to have in their head about us, right? And that's what we allow to stop us. We're really cute that way. So would you be willing to be like the performer and just do it anyway? Not have to get rid of it, but just jump and see what happens. Because the other piece of our conversation was really like, okay, we have these stories that we're going to get judged and there's going to be this impact. When we're looking at those, we're not looking at, well, what kind of broader impact can this video, this post have on people's lives? How can it change it for the better? What what could I give them that just goes into their world and ripples out? Right? When we're focusing on this thing that's we might allow to stop us, we're not looking at all of that, which is like the larger, more beautiful picture. So anyway, let me know what you think. And I'm in this dappled light. I love it. I could be over here, but I wanted you to see the mountain. And yeah, post below. YouTube loves it if you do, or if you like it, if you share it, and more people will see it, which I'm so grateful for. If it was useful for you, it just might be useful for them. And yeah, let me know what you'd like to hear about. I'm on the radio, Sexy Mom Abundant Life, every Thursday at iom.fm. And you can find a lot of the replays at meetkathywilliams.com/radio. And you can head on over to meetkathywilliams.com for a free Create Your Life exercise too. So, and that's where all my upcoming stuff is, from classes here in Colorado to online stuff to some fun retreats all the way through April on Maui. All right, guys, have a great day, and I hope this helped.